Welcome to the world headquarters of the Mass Preacher, broadcasting from somewhere above ground on this continent. I entitled my teaching tonight, Be Nice to Your Spiritual Huey. I was at a symposium here recently on the Vietnam War, and part of it they were talking about the Huey helicopter from the Vietnam War that is a symbol from that war. It was the workhorse for the war, it was medical, it was cargo, it was moving troops. And if my understanding is correct, and more than any of the other helicopters, the Huey transformed what helicopters were for the military and how they used them. It was really the workhorse, the train of the 1800s that went across America. This was just transformed things where they could deliver troops and that. And they mentioned during the lecture about the 1 hour rule, that if they could get somebody wounded within an hour, they could usually save their lives. Just amazing what they did. But that helicopter was part of that transformation. And I began, as I was there, as I often do at things where God gives me sermons and messages, I was thinking about the church in America. And I was thinking about my pastor friends and people in churches, and some good pastors that really understand that the people that go there day in, day out, every month, every year, have been there supporting them financially, supporting them with time, supporting them with encouragement. And I just picture a Huey. These just average, common people within these churches who give. And they're there. And they're the workhorses, if you will, of the ministry. And they remind me of the Huey that just kind of plugs along and, going and supporting. And without all these, the church wouldn't be there. I just ask for my pastor friends to revisit how they feel about how they treat. And there's some pastors at the church I go to, I don't agree with all the issues. There's actually a couple of churches. One's a Bible study, one's a regular service. But one thing these two pastors have in common is their love and respect for their people. I know somebody that had left something very important at a Bible study there, called them up, got a hold of the pastor really easy, and got it back. It was locked up in the church, and they worked it out. And they and me have always been impressed about how accessible he is. And where I'm going now, I really feel that with the pastors there. And they really do appreciate the people. So this is just a small encouragement for my pastor friends to remember. These people, and most of them, they support, they give time, they're sitting there with their body. And so, be nice. Just be nice and understand your spiritual Huey. That these are the people plugging along, keeping what you're doing going. I mean, if they all got together and said, this place, we just had it, and take off, you might be hurting. So just be nice and take care of your people and be nice to them. And remember who they are. The Huey, the spiritual Huey, the workhorse of what you're doing there in the community. Signing off from somewhere above ground on this continent, the Mass Preacher bids you good night.